Welcome back to Up Front. Wisconsin will join the U.S. Climate Alliance, a group that works to fight climate change at the state level. Governor Evers says it's a new day in Wisconsin and time to embrace science. Climate Alliance member states commit to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions in line with the U.S. target under the Paris Accord. There were mixed reactions to the governor's decision. The pro-business organization, Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, said the Paris Accord standards would, quote, negatively impact the state's economy. But Wisconsin conservation voters applauded what it called Evers' bold move. Is pressure growing on politicians to act on climate change? We're asking Carrie Schuman of the conservation voters here in Wisconsin. Carrie, it's good to have you on the program.
Thanks for having me.
So your reaction to the governor's decision, you like it. You think it's more than symbolism?
I think it's absolutely more than symbolism. We have seen so many cases where those of us who live here are feeling the impacts of climate change. The flooding in the last decade has been incredible. For just to name one example, the spread of more diseases like Lyme disease through mosquitoes. There's all these ways that as just regular people, we are feeling the effects of climate change. And so something has to be done about it. As voters, we know something has to be done about it, and we're really excited that Governor Evers has taken this big step and said, I'm going to make this a cornerstone of what I do.
So do you see this as a first step? Your organization probably would want to see him do even more. What would you like to see the governor do on this front?
Sure. So there's lots more he has to do. This is a great step in holding us accountable, basically, to the Paris Accord. But what he needs to do is really kind of dig in and figure out how to do that. And he has a legislature who probably won't help him very much. So he can do it through state government. He can he can work on things like improving state office buildings, the transportation fleet. He can do it by using his bully pulpit to have local communities do more. And they're already doing a lot. We're seeing so many cities and counties go ahead and say, we're going to get to 100% clean energy. And you know, Governor Evers can really use his place as the governor to sort of push that agenda forward. And then as part of the U.S. Climate Alliance, it'll be holding us accountable. We'll be actually looking at the measurements to see if we are reducing our greenhouse gases.
As we mentioned, and as you just acknowledged, there will be pushback on this. You heard from WMC saying this is going to damage the state's economy. You hear people say, you know, free market forces are already taking care of this. We're seeing a reduction in carbon dioxide emissions. We've seen more energy efficiency in the last decade. Is there some truth to that? Could this happen on its own without a new stance by the state?
I think this is one of those places where everything is ahead of some of our politicians. So people are ahead of our politicians. The market is ahead. Our utilities are ahead. Our utilities are moving forward on clean energy faster than some of our lawmakers in Madison. And so it could happen, but it's not going to happen fast enough. Climate change is real, and it's looming large. So we have to be really aggressive. A report actually just came out last week from the Center on Wisconsin Strategy that showed that we could create 162,000 jobs by moving into the clean energy economy. You know, right now we actually just export $14 billion a year to bring in coal and other fossil fuels, which is just not smart for our own Wisconsin homegrown economy. And so we really need to focus on how clean energy can help our economy.
So renewable energy, is it something you feel we've just not committed to in the past?
That's right. We haven't in Wisconsin. We have been bypassed by all the states around us in terms of how much clean energy we're producing. We are way, way behind. And it's so exciting to have hit this point where the governor is saying, absolutely, we are going to catch up. We are going to make this a priority.
You said something interesting a couple moments ago. You said that the people are ahead of the politicians on this issue. Why is that? Why are politicians slow to want to move in this direction?
I hate to be cynical, but the cynical part of me thinks that it is about you know, who's involved in elections. You know, the industries, the fossil fuel industries that are putting a lot of money into elections is probably a big piece of that. Unfortunately, voters, on the other hand, are really feeling the impacts. They see the massive flooding. They know that our agriculture industry is struggling more and more, and climate change is making that worse. So we feel the impacts, and so I think that's what has made it so that voters are now ahead of a lot of politicians.
As an issue, not just in a state race, but in national races, we're actually beginning the 2020 election cycle, presidential election cycle. How big an issue do you think climate change is going to be?
Well, interesting you asked that, because a poll just came out yesterday from the National League of Conservation Voters that showed that with Democratic primary voters, it's literally in the top 2 issues that they care about. along with
So
healthcare.
you think we're going to hear a lot about that?
I think we're going to hear a lot about it. I think we have hit this point where it can't be ignored anymore, and the politicians that were, saying it's not real, they're becoming smaller and smaller because they have to.
Carrie Schuman is with Wisconsin Conservation Voters. We appreciate your time today. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you.
The 2020 election cycle, we were just talking about it, is already starting in Wisconsin. Possible presidential candidate, former Democratic Congressman Beto O'Rourke, visited Milwaukee and Madison on Friday, while confirmed candidate, Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, visited Eau Claire on Saturday. Our editorial partner, WisPolitics.com, tracks the candidates' Wisconsin visits on their election blog at WisPolitics.com. Coming up next, I'll introduce you to the new host of Upfront, Adrienne Pedersen.